Hello everybody, kamusta? Are you planning to start your travel journey and live as a digital nomad? Well, just keep on watching because on this video, I will share you my personal experience and what are the preparations that I have done before I started my travel. But before that, please don't forget to subscribe the channel. 4 things to remember before you start your travel journey and live as a digital nomad. 1. Make sure you have your faith. You have your courage, your finance or your job should be secure, and your backup plan. Now let's start with preparation. So I did my research and found out that Thailand is one of the cheapest countries to live here in Asia. And then after that, I prepared my documents because as a Filipina, it's not easy for us to leave the country, especially for solo travelers. We need to show a lot of proof that we had a reason to come back in the country, like properties, your bank, your finance. So they will ask you all of those questions in the immigration at the airport. If you can't provide any documentation or any proof that you have properties or you have reason to come back in the country, there's no way that you can go out or start your travel outside the Philippines. So please guys, to avoid what we call it denial or offloading, make sure you do your research. What are the documents that you need? So as I mentioned, you just need property, you need your bank statement, and show that you have enough proof of funds for your travel. So I arrived here in Thailand March 2023, and back then I have my 2 online job as a VR or virtual assistant. Actually guys, to be honest, in reality, in real life, as a digital nomad, before you start your travel, make sure you have your backup plan in case you will lose your job. That's actually one of my mistakes before. Because when I started my travel, or I did all my preparation, but I do not have any backup plan because I don't even think that I will lose my job. The one company that I'm working with in Australia, I have them, or they have me for 7 years already. I'm working for them 7 years, and the other company is in US. I am working for the company for 5 years. So I was so confident that I will always have that job, which is a big mistake. That's why it's very important that before you start your travel, make sure you guys have a backup plan or think about what's gonna happen if you lose this job. What are you gonna do? You know, it is very important to have it so that you won't make the same mistake that that happened to me in the past. So I stayed in Thailand for 2.5 months, and then next travel was Indonesia. I stayed in Indonesia for 1 month. But before I finished my visa in Indonesia, one of my friends in Dubai, she asked me where am I traveling next because she know that I started my travel journey. And I get curious what is United Arab Emirates is, how is the life in there, and is it gonna be expensive? So I wanted to do some adventure. So I went to Dubai after that. After Indonesia, Dubai was my next travel, and I get to Dubai. I got 60 days visa there, which is good. It gives me a lot of time to look around and film some places. But then something happened when I was in Dubai, unexpectedly, as I mentioned, because I don't have a backup plan. What's gonna happen to me if I lose my online job? Unexpectedly, in a country where it's expensive compared to Thailand, in Indonesia, Dubai is expensive country. I feel that I'm gonna lose my job because during that time, 2023, I was there June. The AI thing is already starting, and I've noticed that one of my companies is starting to using it. And suddenly, just like that, I lost one of my job. And then after a week or 2, I lose my other job. So basically, I'm in an expensive country. I lost my 2 jobs. So what I have done is, because I don't have any backup plan, I still didn't give up. That's why I said you need the courage and you need to have faith. And I still continue my journey. I stayed in Dubai because I have a visa there for 2 months. I tried to apply for a job, and luckily, as a Filipino, or even though you have a tourist visa, you're just holding a tourist visa, if you're in Dubai, you can actually apply for a job there, and companies there are willing to sponsor you for a visa or change it as a work permit. So I got my job, but then it didn't last long. I still left Dubai and then decided to come back here or go back here in Thailand. I will tell you next what happened. So as I mentioned, I left Dubai for some reason. Well, I got a job. The first job I got there was actually as a spa receptionist. It's a lady spa. As I'm expecting, because on my interview it says a lady spa. But then guys, I'm not gonna go deeper details why I left. I'm just gonna say it's because the job that I offered for me is actually I supposed to be working as a receptionist, but then I end up that they want me to do an extravaganza job more than a spa receptionist, which is I cannot handle and I cannot do that. So I have to leave, and then I try to find another job again, and I got another one which is working as a staff in, it's a German doner kebab, which I like. The kebab place is actually gonna give me a visa too, but then on that time I was thinking that if I will accept it, the pay or the salary is just gonna be only enough for me just to live and survive in the country, which is that's not my plan, because my original plan is I wanted to travel. I wanted to continue with my digital nomad life, and I wanted to see the world. So I didn't stop in there. I decided I'm not gonna take the job offer to get a 2 years contract. I don't want to get stuck in Dubai for 2 years with a very little salary that can only that can only sustain my expenses there. It means I won't have a savings. There's no way for me that I can leave the country. There's no way for me that I can do my traveling plan. So I still keep on going. I decided that I'm coming back here in Thailand. So I think this is really where I belong, as my second home away from the Philippines. So guys, back in Thailand, I was back in Bangkok. I tried to get a job in Bangkok, but I found that Bangkok is not for me. One is because I do not really love to be in the city. If you love to be in a city, then Bangkok is a perfect place for you. Bangkok is beautiful. Everything is there. Cheap food, nice places to visit. But for me, I wanted just to be near the ocean, so I decided to be here in Pattaya instead of going back to Phuket, because for me, Phuket compared to Pattaya is more cheaper and it's closer to from Bangkok. It's cheaper transportation coming here too. So I get here, I still have my tourist visa at that time. And take note, if you have a tourist visa, you cannot work here in Thailand, or I think it's everywhere. If you're holding a tourist visa, it is illegal to work. But you can apply for a job. But make sure, do not waste your time applying a job or like in a company that don't have at least 4 Thai people. So just look for like companies that can sponsor you for visa, so that even though you have your tourist visa, but once you get hired, the company can sponsor you if they have 4 Thai people. That is equivalent for them to hire a foreign worker. So if you apply for a job, make sure that's the kind of company you look for. At least they have 4 Thai people. So just don't waste your time. And luckily, I able to get a job in the resort. I worked there for a few months. And then when I finished my contract, and also I was lucky during the time because I able to start again another online job. I was doing some marketing, so I'm making some posters, like social media marketing. And so I didn't give up. That's why, as I mentioned, just do not lose hope. Just have faith and just keep on going. Just believe in yourself and always have a courage that you can make it. Just believe that you can do. So just keep the faith, keep on going. If what happened to me will happen to you, but hopefully not. Those are the options that you can do. Just keep on going. Just apply for a job here while you are still looking for some online job. But if you are lucky that you still have your online job as a digital nomad and you chose to stay here in Thailand, then you made the right decision, because Thailand is a very cheap place to live. It's comfortable to be here. It's safe. And if you're a man, as I mentioned in my other blogs, just avoid conflict. Just have a self-discipline, especially with your finance. If you are planning to have a relationship here or looking for a long-term relationship, well, you can find a lot of nice lady here, nice Thai, or I'm not sure if you can find some Filipinas here, because most Filipinas are actually not single. If you're planning to have a relationship, make sure you just manage your finance wisely. If you're just gonna do like casual dating, that's fine as well. Keep in mind, bar fine if it means if you will just take a girl and stay with you, just temporary or whatever, like a contractual or contract dating, what they call bar fine. Mostly some places you have to pay 500 baht in the bar, and then you will be paying the lady. So it's all up to your negotiation how much you'll be paying them. And other than that, food is cheap, and other options is visa. You have different options of visa to stay here. One is, you can get student visa. For student visa, you can stay here for 1 year. I have a blog about it. I will just put in here in the description below. Or you can also get a 5 years visa, which they call DTV. I will make a separate video about it because I'm going to apply that in the next month. So yeah, Thailand is a very nice place to live, guys. So just make sure you have your preparation as I mentioned, and everything will be good. And also, guys, if you are here in Thailand, I suggest you can open a bank account. So there's an option to open it. It's either use an agent or you do it yourself. So if you are holding a tourist visa, the only way for you to open a bank account is using the agent. I will post the link here in the description below. I have made a separate video about it, how to open a bank account if you're a tourist visa holder. But if you are holding a long-term visa like student visa, you just do it yourself. It can save you a lot of money. Just go straight to the bank. And other thing to consider, if you are planning, like if you are getting like money transfers or doing some money transfer to your family or friends, wherever, I suggest you use a Western Union app. It's very easy. Download the Western Union app, and every payment or every money that you will send to your family or your loved ones from here, you just have to link your bank account or pay what they call its QR code. So it's very straightforward app that you can use. And also make sure when you're here, you should download some helpful app. For the transportation, I suggest you guys use Bolt. That is it's cheaper than Grab. It's for transportation. And then you should make sure you have your Google Translate ready, because some people here can speak English, so that's very helpful too. And then you download your Food Panda and your Shopee food in case you will be lazy to go out to buy some food and just have your delivery in your place. And there's a lot of 7-Eleven around here. And also, guys, you can buy your SIM card, by the way. Instead of paying for some roaming, just buy a SIM card. Like me, I am using it's called True SIM card. So I pay 200 baht every month for my internet. It's very cheap, most places anyway, like condos or apartments here, it's free Wi-Fi. So basically you just can use your SIM card or your phone when you leave or when you go out. So I don't think you need like a lot of data. So for me, 200 baht for like 30 gig a month, that's very cheap option. So yeah, I think that's it for now. Or if I miss something, just post a comment or ask me some questions here. Just drop in there and I will provide you answers or any suggestions, or any questions that you need about staying here in Thailand or living as a digital nomad. So thank you so much, guys, for watching, and I hope you will subscribe the channel and help me grow so that I can make more videos. And have a great day. Salamat po.